Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well today. It's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's pick a card reading. In this pick a card reading, we're looking at the question messages from spirit. So guided messages that you need to hear right now from higher source, spirit, whatever you believe in. Let's dive in and take a look. So all I need you to do is choose one of these four piles. Feel free to pause the video here whilst you make your choice. Just use your gut instinct and your intuition to lead you to the pile for you. And once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. And for personal or private readings, check the description box below also. Okay, so let's get straight to your reading. Okay, so for those of you who are drawn to group number 1, let's take a look. So we've got your palm reading cards here. And we've got your oracle messages. So I actually feel like starting with your oracle messages. So we've got a time to give rather than take, a new moon in Virgo. So you may resonate with the sign of Virgo. Nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. So you may also resonate with the mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Soul flame, go with your heart. Light of the world, see how well you have done. Wow, okay. So there's a lot of green in these cards. I'm definitely feeling there's something activating your heart chakra at this time, your deep feelings and emotions. And I'm seeing a very nurturing side to this energy here. With this Virgo, a time to give rather than take. I almost feel like you really want to give to something. It feels like a very selfless love. Now, it could be for a person, but it could also be in your work or towards your family or friends. But yeah, I just feel like you're in a really giving place, or it might be confirmation from higher source or your spirit guides to let you know that you are doing the right thing and that you are being noticed for the good things that you're doing. Because I don't feel like you're doing good deeds to be recognized for them. Like you just do it out of the goodness of your heart. That's just the way you are. You're a natural, caring, sweet person. And not to say that you'll let anybody walk all over you, but it's your natural disposition to be polite, friendly, and helpful, to be of service in some way. And with this mutable energy, I do feel like there's been a little bit of a change recently, or there's a change coming up that they want to let you know about, so you can at least have some forewarning. But it does feel like things are a little bit rocky and unstable in some way. So it does feel like there are changes in the air. And I do also feel you're being called to go with your heart. It says it right there, soul flame. So again, whether this is about a person, you're being drawn to a specific personal connection, or you're being drawn to a life's purpose, a career path, okay, a passion of yours, or there's something you are being called to do or to be with. And again, I feel like this is confirmation a lot of the time for you right now, group 1, and letting you know that it is right. Okay, so let's take a look at your palm reading cards. Okay, so we've got fingertips and we've got knobbly knuckles. Now, these things could be very literal for you. You could take a look at your hands and you may notice that you have some of these particular attributes, but it may be more of a figurative or metaphorical message. But let's see what comes through. So the fingerprint represents someone who is passionate about their endeavors. They are practical people with a serious outlook. You are hardworking and reliable. This prince signifies you work in an orderly fashion and take nothing at face value. You dissect everything to see how it ticks and have a good memory for facts and figures. You are an analytical thinker who is cautious and conservative. You are a follower. Okay, so some of you may resonate with that. Just need some water. But I feel that fits very much with the Virgo energy. So again, this either your energy or someone else's energy, or it's the energy of the reading. 6th house. So again, providing a service of some kind, health, fitness, OCD, being very clean, obsessive, it comes through so many spectrums. But again, being of service, wanting to be helpful, or maybe even wanting to be helped in some way. Asking for advice, receiving advice. Yes, so the fact that it says you dissect everything, I feel like that might be something that's being highlighted here for you to be aware of. Maybe not to look at all of the tiniest details, or maybe again, this is just them letting you know that it's okay to look at those minute details. Maybe you've gone over this over and over again and everything seems to fit perfectly. Okay, let's look at this part as well. So, knobbly fingers with prominent knuckles, not through arthritis, indicates strong problem-solving abilities. You are a logical thinker who takes time to carefully assess each situation. Large knuckles suggests patience. You don't like conflict as you want stability. You express your feelings easily. Knotty joints are found frequently on the fingers of people with philosophical hands. Okay, so yeah, it almost feels like there's something that is shaking your beliefs right now. And whether that is your religious or spiritual beliefs, or whether it's your beliefs about love or about your life's purpose in some way. Yeah, I just feel like something has triggered new sensations within you. You're starting to now question everything. And I get the sense it may even be signs from the universe or some kind of synchronicities. I'm seeing some third eye activation here. So you may be seeing lots of synchronicities about this person or about this purpose you feel drawn to. Yeah, like you're either hearing their name or you're seeing them, you're bumping into them a lot, or you're dreaming about them, or you're having visions, or even daydreaming about this. And if it's not a particular person that you're thinking of or you've got on your mind, I feel like this is a message for you as well to know that they're on their way. Okay, there's a change in the air. So if you're feeling like, oh, I definitely don't feel that way about anyone in particular, you won't be mistaking this connection. I said you will either be dead set and you'll know exactly who I'm talking about right now. And so if you don't know who I'm talking about, just know that that person is going to come in. And again, you're not going to mistake them. It doesn't mean to say that you'll have an instant attraction, but you won't mistake the connection when it sparks, is what I'm saying. I hope that makes sense. So let's look at tarot messages as well. I am genuinely trying to keep these short today. I have got to go out shortly. So I'm going to try not to go on too long today. Okay. Messages for you from Spirit. Queen of Coins. Could be, again, more Virgo energy, but it could also be Capricorn. Capricorn. And why have I forgotten Taurus as well? That was strange. That's odd. Okay. Six of Cups reversed. Yeah, so for some of you, this is a reconciliation that's either coming up or you are fully aware of right now. But it really does feel like you connecting, again, in a very sweet way. For some of you, this could be about children, or there could be children involved in your connection with someone or in your life right now. But it also could be like a very childlike love, or like a teenage first type of love. I just get this sense of a rush of feelings and emotions when you come back together with this person. So whether you were together in a couple, or maybe you went to the same school, or you used to work together, or you grew up together, but it's like there's been a change of some kind here. And I also feel like your guides are wanting you to know that you are going to get to this place of feeling secure in yourself. If, for some of you that are not feeling that way right now, if you feel like things are unstable and confusing and all over the place, just know that that is not going to last forever. And you're definitely going to come to this place of stability here. You know, whether that's about your finances, about your health, or just about the security within yourself, with your self-esteem. But I get for a lot of you that you're already there, okay? It's upright. So I do sense for so many of you that you already do feel all of those things and more. And that may be why you are attracting this love into your life, because you've done so much work on yourself and you feel secure whether or not this comes to fruition or not. Because I get the feeling that you are very much on your divinely guided path, and you're not going to let anything deter you from that. And you also trust and have faith in the universe that you're being guided. So if it means you need to have patience and you need to take your time with the situation, then you're okay to do that. Okay, that's something I was feeling for you. So it may be that there is a lot of energy mentally going on right now as well, especially with all what's coming through in the palm reading cards and the Virgo as well. You know, Virgo naturally can be very analytical and going over facts and minute details. Virgo is the sign of zooming in, okay? And then we've got Gemini over here. Well, again, it's any of the mutable signs, but I was feeling Gemini there. So Gemini zooms out, looks at the bigger picture. Virgo zooms in. So it may be that you're being called as well to balance that out a little bit. If you are focusing too much on the small details, maybe to look at the bigger picture. If you're looking too much at the bigger picture and not at the little things, because it's both of those things in combination that will bring that steady and stable foundation for the relationship or the life path and purpose that you're wanting. You've got to have a little bit of everything there. Okay, so yeah, I do feel you're being called to balance that out a little bit. Okay, Six of Wands. So for some of you might be receiving a lot of attention at the moment, because I don't get the sense that you're seeking it. Sometimes this could appear that like an attention-seeking card, like, yeah, please pay attention to me. For some of you, it might be, okay? No judgments either way, just an observation. So whether that's you're seeking attention from people in general or one person in particular, that could be the case. But I also just get the sense that you're just quite sought after, okay, whether that's romantically or in a career or a business sense, okay? I just feel like a lot of people are after your attention at the moment. So you're being called to know that, but I get the sense that you may have an inkling. Okay, Two of Coins, yes. In reverse, it is definitely talking about balance. Okay, recalibration. High Priestess in reverse. Okay, that's a bit of a wild card to come out there. Okay, so you are being called to reveal something, I feel. Okay, or to not let all of your emotions be bottled up. But this is definitely, again, giving me that third eye chakra vibes. Okay, where maybe you've been bombarded with signs. Okay, and for some of you, you might be blocking out the signs now because it's been too much. There could have been this, I'm getting like a spiritual exhaustion from some of you. So it may be that you closed off a little bit, okay? Or you've had to open up and reveal something, okay? Whether it's to a specific person or you've had to reveal it to yourself, I do feel you're being called to just realign yourself in that way. Realign your third eye, okay? So meditation would be excellent to help you realign and so it's not going into overdrive, especially if you are fantasizing a little bit. For some of you, that might be the case. For some of you, it might be, I'm just getting this kind of dreamy energy, but maybe batting between being obsessive at the details and being very dreamy and fantastical. Yeah, so definitely you're being called to level out. And it's okay to have a little bit of both, but if either one goes into overdrive, it causes like a combustion is what I'm sensing. So that may be where then you start to feel very tired and exhausted. But I sense that there are a lot of people raising you up right now. And whether that's physically, you've got a lot of people around you that are helping you or that want to help you. I just feel you're being called to know that you have got a great support system around you as well. And it might be good sometimes to lean on them. It's okay to lean on them because you do so much for others. It's okay to let others do things for you as well. So, okay, last couple of cards now. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. Oh my God, wow. And the Moon in reverse, kind of Pisces or Cancer, whichever way you want to look at it. But the fact that we've got the Moon and the High Priestess both in reverse shows there's something that is going to be revealed to you, or you are going to reveal your truth, okay? There's something that's been very confusing, I feel, mentally. It's been dragging you down, okay? So for some of you, it might be like sticking a pin in a situation, okay? Cutting something off, deciding not to engage, Okay, for others of you, this could be feeling, I don't want to be in this place anymore of confusion, so I need to express myself. I need to open up, or I need to take this chance, okay, or allow this chance to come to me. But there's definitely some revelation coming and a conclusion to this kind of rocky stage you might be feeling you're going through right now. It's coming to an end very soon. Okay, so I do hope that this resonates for you, group 1, and please let me know down in the comments below if it does, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 2, let's take a look at all of your messages. We'll look at the palm reading cards in a moment. So, messages from the divine spirit, your spirit guides, highest source, the universe. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Don't let your past hold you back, South Node. Take rest, follow the light. The flame of love and peace, be yourself. Okay. Yeah, so I do feel at the moment, group 2, that you may be triggered by some past traumas or issues, or even people, okay? This could be people coming in from the past, or something that has been ignited or triggered within you that's made you think about your past in some way. This could even be some kind of past life connection that you shared with someone, but it also could be fear of something going wrong, and holding on to limiting self-beliefs that you may have held before when you went through something that was traumatic. And I feel something that definitely tugged on your heartstrings and really made you go almost into your shell, I'm sensing. And there's definitely a heightened level of sensitivity that you're now experiencing off the back of this emotionally triggering situation. However, I feel like there is a lot of positivity here with the energy it's gaining momentum, and that you have come so far. For some of you, you might be in a place where you're just taking some time to rest. And I feel like your soul really needs a rest, more so than anything else, which it might be that you feel spiritually very tired or exhausted, mentally. I just feel like there's been a lot buzzing around right now when it comes to what's going on in your space, in your emotional space, in your mental space. Yeah, definitely a lot going on. I feel like maybe even having some really vivid dreams, or I don't know, if some of you have been dreaming about water, it's coming through like being in water. I don't want to go too deep into that, but yeah, I don't know, it's just coming through. Okay, I've just noticed there's a teeny tiny little like bug spider that's like, oh, where'd it go? Oh my god. Sorry, it's on my finger. 1 second. Okay, sorry, group 2. But that's weird. That's never happened before, not in a reading. Okay, anyway, I don't know. I'm sure that will have some resonance. It always does. So let's just take a look at your palm reading cards. We'll come back to the rest in just a moment. So the palm reading messages may be very literal. So you may have some of these physical attributes that I'll describe here, but it may be more of a metaphorical message. But let's see. So we've got the Mount of Jupiter. Look to see if this area of your palm has erased part of the flesh. This indicates that you are confident and aspiring. You set goals and achieve them. You strive for growth and abundance. We've got the number 13 there as well. So that might be a specific date. You might have been born on that date, the 23rd as well. It could also be an important date or number for you. Okay, so then we've got the heart line, mental heart line. This heart line runs straight across the palm and does not curve towards the fingers at the end. It indicates that you find it hard to express your deepest feelings. You yearn to be loved and desired. Yes, so yeah, that's about, I think, what was coming through about going into your shell in some way. Yeah, so it's like you may have been hurt so badly in the past that it's kind of burned you, and maybe for some of you even tainted your view on love for a long time, or on relationships in general. And you felt like you had to protect yourself and not open up and express your feelings. So for some of you, you might be yeah, almost there's a combustion type of energy. And I feel like that's generally going on right now through these readings, or certainly one of them, one of the other ones I've done. Today, yeah, there's a lot of bottling up, and yeah, it can cause some internal and external issues. So this is why it's important that you do rest and you take care of yourself. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through here with tarot. I am trying to keep these a little shorter today because I do have to go out shortly, so I'm going to try. Okay, messages from your spirit guides, higher source. Okay, so we've got the Knave of Wands. Judgment. Three of Wands. The Fool. Yeah, I'm almost getting this being stuck between your head and your heart. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that for a lot of you. It's my heart wants this, but my head says to do this. Logically and rationally, I should do this, but my heart and soul wants this, okay? So if some of you might be trying to fight between two different options here, we do have the Three of Swords, okay, and then the Three of Wands, so 2, 3 energies. So for some of you, this could be a third-party situation that you are currently involved in, or for some of you, this might have been in the past, okay? But it's very odd that we've got two right next to each other. Well, not right next to each other, and then we have the Fool in the center. It does feel like there's a potential for a third party. So for some of you, you might not actually be involved in this situation yet. And it might be something that you're considering. Okay, now, if this isn't your energy, it might be somebody else that is thinking about this. You may not be thinking of entertaining a situation in that way, but someone else, I feel there's definitely an energy of thinking about it, but then feeling stuck in a way. And for some of you, you might be kind of feeling a little hopeless about the future, or feeling at a distance from someone. I definitely get this longing, and this may be what this energy is gaining momentum is for. Okay, like there's a passion, or there's a flame that's being ignited, and it's burning brighter and it's getting stronger until it becomes a roaring fire. That's what I'm hearing. Some of you might be worried about judgments, being judged by others about this connection. Okay, but sometimes this can be about an apology, okay? Receiving an apology from someone. Or if you feel like you need to apologize to someone. But there's definitely this element of potential betrayal here, an apology. But I also feel that there is something that is coming to a turning point, okay? In this third-party connection here, or whatever this is about, this betrayal type of energy, I do feel if you know that this is happening and you want to get out of it, or what you want an outcome, I do feel the outcome is coming very soon. So for some of you, if you are feeling kind of tortured by it or exhausted, just know that it is going to come to some finality, okay? Because it is gaining momentum and it has to end or start or begin in some way. Okay, with the Knave of Wands over here, for some of you, this could be, a person that you're dealing with, masculine or feminine. But this is definitely more of a fiery masculine energy that's coming through, okay? So this person, it could even be you, okay? So for some of you that know that this is how you feel, but I actually get the sense for a lot of you that this is someone else externally here that has a lot of passion for you and a lot of drive and wants to move things forwards, but there seems to be a block. Okay, there's a block in the way, and as I said, there's this fighting between the head and the heart. So I do feel you are being called to take a leap of faith into something. Okay, so it's either take a leap of faith into something or out of something, but to move with integrity is what I'm hearing. Okay, whatever that means for you. So let's take a couple more for you. Oh, okay, yes. so there we go. We've got the King of Wands. Wow, yes, 9 of Coins. Yeah, so I do feel this is you being called to upgrade your energy now. So if you are this person and you're wanting to go in all guns blazing to something, you're being called to level up a little bit here to king status. And you know, the king is much more mature and discerning. And even though the king has the matured passion, and it's an evolved passion and confidence, but it's quieter, it's not quite as loud, and it's not as aggressive as the knight or the knave here. So yeah, it's a little bit more mature. So that's where I feel like there is an evolvement to this connection or whatever it is that you're experiencing in your life right now. And then with this 9 of Pentacles or 9 of Coins, this is definitely the energy of feeling independent and in control here. For some of you, this could be about being single. So it could be breaking free from a third party situation. This could be you breaking free from a relationship that no longer served you. Okay, and getting into single energy. This could also be another person that you've been involved with that is breaking free and becoming single. But it definitely feels that there's a level of freedom here and maturity, okay, to where this currently is for you. So yeah, if you feel like there's no longevity to this and it feels like it's stagnant, it's not really going anywhere, and it's pulling on your heartstrings and it's triggering you in some way, just the advice is to definitely rest your soul, okay, be authentic, to move forwards with integrity, okay, to have patience, and to watch how this will grow when you take your time, okay, when you don't move too fast or rush into something, okay, even though, yeah, it's taking a leap of faith, so there's got to be that level of trust as well, okay, so not rushing, but also sometimes you've got to take that leap of faith. You've got to take a risk. And that's always going to be the case in life. No matter what you do, you never know the exact outcome. So there's always risk involved. But you'll also never experience the great things in life if you never take those leaps of faith. But you are just being called to have patience, okay? Because it will grow and it will evolve and it will gain momentum. Okay, so I do hope that this resonates for you, and please let me know down in the comments below if it does, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. And for personal and private readings, check the description box below. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 3, let's take a look. So make sure that this is straight. There we go. Okay, so messages from your spirit guides, your angels, the universe, higher source. So we'll look at the palm reading cards in just a moment. So first card we have is Work Through Your Fears, New Moon in Scorpio. Expect powerful change, New Moon eclipse. Okay, some of you may resonate with the energy or the sign of Scorpio in your chart. Time to rest and relax. Whoa, okay, relax and reflect a long-term success. So I think we know what your guides are wanting you to do in terms of advice. They definitely want you to rest up, take it easy at the moment, because they do feel like you're working through a lot. Okay, because there are powerful changes on the horizon for you. And that's why you're having to go through all of these things right now that feel very deep. And you may feel like some old wounds have been exposed. It feels very raw. But that's what Scorpio does. It doesn't like to stay on the surface. It likes to get really down and deep into the darkest of pits, okay, to find out, you know, what's really going on there. And Scorpio doesn't stop until it finds out. So for some of you, it may be the energy that you're in. It could be a self-discovery, okay? You're learning more and more about yourself at the moment with the changes that are occurring around you, okay? For others of you, it might be external forces or other people that are triggering things in you where you have to work through the things that you fear the most, things that you may have been avoiding, and they're now being brought to the forefront, so you don't have a choice but to work through them, okay? So a really good thing to do is definitely be private right now. Scorpio likes to be hidden and private away from everybody else. And not to say that you shouldn't be opening up and revealing what's going on to those you care about, but I feel that there's this introverted energy coming through. And with all this rest and reflect and relax, your soul is really needing that right now, because whatever you're going through is going to be draining your energy right now, group 3. So, and if you're not feeling that way right now, you're just being guided to know that this might be coming up. But just know that this is such a powerful change, and it is going to be for the better. It may also be that this is a truth that is revealed. With this eclipse energy, this could be exposing something, but also bringing about something new, a brand new beginning. So it may be that you're having to undertake a lot of things mentally, emotionally, physically, so you are prepared for what is about to change for you. So let's take a look at your palm reading cards. So we've got Venus finger long. If this finger is long, then the middle, let me see if you can see that. Okay. So if this finger is longer than the middle, this shows you have poor money management. You maintain long and established relationships. It is a good sign for love interest and business partners. So that may resonate with you. We've got the heart line ending below the first finger. The ending position is important. If the heart line ends here, you are idealistic and can make you feel let down by others. Stay positive and don't focus on outside opinions. Okay. So yeah, that might be, what was coming through there about being very private right now, not being focused on what others are thinking. Yeah. So yeah, it might be that taking a break away from social media, if you're someone that was actively on social media, or yeah, just keeping things to yourself at the moment. Like, I just feel like that's definitely like for your soul's highest good. So it's almost like this time of winter for you, and it doesn't have to last that long. It's just that you need this time to restore, okay? This time to restore something. It could even be like renovations or something, like restoring the home, because I definitely feel there's a transformation occurring in your life. So yeah, something is about to shake up in a big way for your life, I feel. And for some of you, it could even be about your money, because was talking about money management skills. So some of you might have been going through some financial hardships or debts. So maybe that's coming to some kind of a conclusion, or hopefully an ending, and a new beginning financially. But again, it talks about relationships, business partnerships. So it could be that there are new partnerships on the horizon that are waiting to enter. Okay, but there's had to have been some regeneration within yourself, or your energetic space, or even your home or career space, before they can enter and align with you. Okay, yes, so we've got the 9 of Swords in reverse. That's air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The Star in reverse, Aquarius there too. The Tower, reversed, sign of Aries. The Magician. Look at all these major arcanas coming out. Okay, and then the 4 of Wands. Ooh. Okay, so for a lot of you, this really does feel like it's a powerful change. But I feel like there's been a lot of internal disruption. Again, everything, is internalized, is private. And it almost feels like you might implode at times, I feel, group 3. It's intense. And I get this feeling that you may be feeling lost and like you have no hope for a particular situation, because it feels like it's rocky and it's not going anywhere, or it's not going anywhere quickly. And it's causing you to feel like confused. I definitely feel confused and unstable at times. Yeah, but again, you're keeping it all inside. But I do feel there's some level of, game playing here. Now, this could be your energy, it could be someone else's, or something that just doesn't appear to be what it is. Okay, a situation that looks to be one way, but it is another way. So again, this could be about social media, okay? Someone putting across a certain lifestyle, but it not being the way that it appears to be, which is mostly the case. Never it's going to be exactly the same. But yeah, there almost feels like there's a deception there of some kind. And with the 4 of Wands reverse, this can show some kind of cancelled event, cancelled plan, but it can signify divorce, okay, or a moving out energy. So for some of you, this may be what you are experiencing or even contemplating at this time, whether this is your own divorce, but it could be someone else's you're very closely linked to, okay, or you have a close connection with. But in some way, it's clearly going to affect you, otherwise it wouldn't be coming through as a message from your spirit guides. So yeah, I feel like they want you to be aware that there is something that is either coming to an end or a standstill here that doesn't appear to be what it is, okay? You haven't quite seen the truth about this situation just yet. But I do also feel for a lot of you that have been going through some deep anxieties and pain and anguish, especially in the mental sphere, that you're going to be coming out of this very soon, okay? And whether this is you pulling yourself out of it, and ultimately it is, okay, when it comes to things mentally, only you can control your own mind. And I know it's not an easy thing to do, but it is something that's doable, okay? And you will pull yourself out of it. And it's not to say that there won't be others around you that will help to bring you out of it, but ultimately it's still you that decides to take that action and to release yourself from the dark place. But I just feel like there's no rush for you right now, group 3, and I think you need to be there as long as you need to be there, because you have to work through a lot of deep stuff. Okay, so last couple of cards. I am trying to keep these quick today because I've got to pop out soon. Okay, last couple of cards for you, messages from Spirit. And if you'd like me to continue this forwards, I do personal and private readings as well, particularly spiritual guidance. I do have questions on that too, so feel free to check out my Shopify if you're interested. Okay, so last couple of cards for you. Okay, so we have the Knight of Coins, Earth Energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Nine of Wands. I feel like you need one more, and wow, okay, well, I'm just going to take the top one that came out, so the Eight of Cups. So yeah, I do feel that there's this energy of walking away emotionally. So this may be you removing your emotions or energy from a particular situation. Okay, but again, this could be somebody else's energy that's walking away. Okay, but again, they're clearly very closely connected to you. So I feel like you would know if this is your person, okay, whether you're walking away or whether they are. Maybe you both are, okay? It just feels like this energy of needing to give up on something, but then I feel like you're going to be receiving an offer here. So yeah, I feel like there's somebody that's coming in that is going to offer you something stable, okay, and secure. This person might be a little younger than you. Yeah, and they could be an earth sign, possibly. But yeah, because I almost feel like they're longing for you. This person is longing for you. And whether this is the person we've been speaking about all along that you've been connected with, or this is the person you've been working through your fears about, or whether this is somebody brand new that enters once you've worked through your fears and you've let go of a situation. Could even be that once you walk away from the person, that creates the energetic space for them to really think about what they want and then come back in towards you. So yeah, I definitely feel like this is all a process for you right now, and it's all very necessary. It is going to be challenging at times on your heart, and I just feel that this time it's really important to have compassion and love for yourself, and to be very kind with how you're speaking to yourself right now and how you're going through this process, and to allow yourself some time to breathe, allow yourself some time to rest or disconnect from this situation. If you have that availability and the choice to be able to do that, I feel you definitely are being called to just take some little rests. Take as many breaks as you feel you can or you're able to, okay? Maybe even push yourself to rest. And I know that sounds counterintuitive, but I feel sometimes for you, group 3, that you might struggle to rest, and your body may be resting, but emotionally and mentally, that's not always the case. So whatever you can do to try and get that emotional and soul rest as well as the physical rest, okay, then I feel like things are all going to start to level out here, and that powerful change is coming, okay? And I feel like it's something that's really exciting, and it's going to change everything, and it's going to change the way that you view the world, the way you view relationships, but ultimately the way you view yourself. So yeah, really exciting changes coming. I do hope that this resonates for you, and please let me know down in the comments below if it does, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. And as I said before, for personal readings, check the description box below. So I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 4, let's take a look at your messages from your spirit guides, higher source, the universe. So we have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. And then we have it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. So you may resonate with either of those signs in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. North or south node. Okay, we have feel relaxed pieces here. Definitely a very similar theme in terms of the advice coming through for the readings today. Extend and deepen your love, overflowing love. Okay, so for those of you that have been questioning something lately, you've been wondering, you've been wanting answers. Okay, just know that they are on their way. So that's the first message I feel like you need to hear right now from your guides. Okay, so hopefully that can give you a little bit of reassurance and rest that you're not going to be in this place where you're unsure anymore. Okay, you are going to get to the place where you have clarity and you will feel relaxed. But I get the sense for a lot of you, you might be feeling, when I get the answers, I can then relax. But I actually feel you're being called to relax and then the answers will come. Okay, very important that you get into that relaxed state as if you've got the clarity. Okay, that's about being in that present state of being in that attraction state. Okay, so if you want to feel, okay, how would I feel if I had those answers? How would I feel in myself? So then you need to emulate that energy. So if you would feel relaxed, you need to get into the relaxed state. And I know, easier said than done, but it is certainly possible. This is just the advice that they want you to know. And also to extend and to deepen your love, that there is this abundance of love, this overflowing love. So for some of you, you might be feeling like there's this gush of emotions or this waterfall of feelings that you are experiencing right now in some way. So for some of you, I actually get the sense that you might be crying, okay? Or I'm just seeing a lot of water, so you may even be very close to a river or a waterfall or the sea or something, but I just see a lot of water around you. But I definitely feel for some of you that you are either crying a lot or that it would be beneficial for you to cry, okay? I know for some people it's actually very challenging to cry and it can be very physically taxing to get tears out, okay? But I heard something the other day and I thought this was so true, that when you cry, okay, especially if you've had some harsh experiences in love, rejection, your heart can like ice over. So when you're going through certain spiritual awakenings, especially like a heart chakra opening or an awakening to new love, you may experience some, deep emotions, and it may start coming through your eyes, like your heart is melting. So you're like crying out the melting heart tears. I really probably did not explain that well as I probably read it, but I think you get the idea. So yeah, like your heart is thawing, so then your eyes start to cry. Okay, so releasing the ice. Yeah, so for some of you that might be how you're feeling, like the ice queen is no more, or that, yeah, you're suddenly feeling like an abundance of emotion. Okay, for those of you that are not feeling that right now, it might be something that's coming to you, okay? Now, it may not even be you crying, but just feeling the joy and feeling like this rush of intense emotions and I feel like a lot of love that's coming to you. But also if this is something that you have been asking for, then you're being called to extend your love first, to give your love first to others, and then it will come to you. But you have to also release negativity. So if some of you have been thinking about a particular personal situation, or even a non-specific, and thinking, I'm never going to find love, or it'll never work out with that person, or I'm never going to get what I want, anything that's like a negative self-talk, you're being called to release that. Because I always say it's better to, worry about it or cry about it when there's something to cry about. Worry about it when there's actually something to worry about. Okay, most of the time there is actually no real need to worry. But, it is a part of human nature that some of us are more susceptible to than others. But it is something that you can work on. It is something that you can improve with conscious effort and meditation. So I do feel that is something you're being called to do as well, is to be really, really grateful. And it's not to say you're not a grateful person, because I do feel like you are grateful. I think you are a lot of the time, but it might just be you got yourself into a little bit of a hole, okay, or something triggered you and it made you feel like, oh, I'd rather protect myself and say it's not going to work out, because then I won't be disappointed. I feel like some of you may do that because you've been disappointed so much in your life, or through relationships, or even through career, or through communication. So you'd rather shut it down so you're not the one that is shut down, if that makes sense. So let's just take a look at these palm reading cards for you. So we've got the headline and we've got the Saturn line. So these may be very literal, but it might be more of a metaphorical. I was thinking of metaphysical, and could be metaphysical as well. So I mixed the two words up. Who cares? So the headline means you are imaginative and creative. You have little attention for the mundane, and your mind is often preoccupied. The Saturn line is only found in only 40% of people. It is composed of 2 or more vertical lines running towards the fingers. It can start anywhere on the base of the hand. The Saturn line shows how you feel about material things and economic opportunities. Don't worry if you can't see one. This indicates a carefree attitude to life. This indicates your professional skills and how you are perceived by others in regards to work context. Okay, yeah, so for some of you, it may be that you feel limited in some way in your work, or again, in your love connections. But the fact that we have the headline here and the energy of Gemini, I just feel like for some of you may have been going through something more on the mental sphere. So you might have been struggling with something, maybe even these obsessive thoughts. For some of you, it may not even be conscious obsessive thoughts. They may be subconscious, programmed negative thought cycles that are there, that are causing you to react or to lash out in certain ways, either against yourself or against others, without you even realizing it. So there is a level of awareness that needs to be gained here, as I said, either within yourself, or there is just one particular situation in your life that you don't have clarity on, that you feel you are restricted. You want to move towards it, okay, because you feel all of this abundance and love, and maybe even you feel very peaceful about the situation when you're in it, but then when you're away from it, it just feels like there's something opposing you right now, and you're not able to fulfill a desire or a need that you have. Okay, so let's just take a look at the tarot. I am trying to keep these short today. I have got to go out in a minute. Okay. So we've got the Knave of Coins in reverse. So that's Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 6 of Wands in reverse, Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Strength in reverse, Leo. The Sun in reverse, Leo again, wow. 8 of Cups in reverse. I don't ever think I've seen the 2 of them come out like that together, both reverse. That's super weird. But it shows that there's something pretty major occurring with the major arcanas, okay? There's a big transformation happening. I do get the sense that either you're rejecting someone's advances, okay, or multiple people's advances or attention, but it also could feel like you are the one being rejected in some way, okay? So that may be, again, where the level of restriction is. But I also feel like you may be sensing that, oh, nothing's going to come from this situation. This is where the negative self-talk is coming through. And it may, I just feel like something's triggering like a weakness or like an Achilles heel. There's something that you feel very weak for, like, I don't know, if someone says a particular thing or does a particular thing, or wears, or I don't know, it's like maybe a particular cologne or perfume for some of you, like that triggers you, or a particular style of dress, or if this is about a person, or I don't know, there's just something I feel like's triggering like an Achilles heel weakness within you. Again, maybe even reminding you of a past experience. But I feel like at the moment there's just this level of being emotionally stuck, or stuck in the past, or stuck on someone from the past. But either way, at the moment, there's just something that's not making you feel good. But it also could be something that's like hidden. Okay, like the opposite of the sun would be the moon. Something that's very dark, okay, nighttime. So I don't know if you're thinking about someone particularly at nighttime, or maybe that you're going to get some answers come through in Leo season at nighttime. Yeah, I don't know. I just get this investigative vibe here. Like you're like an investigator, like, yeah, you're doing some detective work right now, or someone is doing some detective work on you. I know that could be really creepy for some of you. For some of you, you're like, come on now. You know, that's like chump change. That's nothing serious. Okay, last couple of cards, please. Two of Wands in reverse. Knight of Swords reversed. Okay, please, a card for advice for you, please. Group 4, card of advice. 4 of Cups. One more, please. Okay, oof, okay. So group 4, I feel like, yeah, there is a decision that's about to be made here. Okay, so whether this is you making a decision, if you've been torn between two options, two people, two situations, 2 points of view, you are going to come to a place where you are definitive in your viewpoint and your answers. I feel like you're going to know where you stand. If this is someone else making a decision for you in terms of a relationship or a career, doesn't matter, but there's something that you've been undecided about or unsure about, okay, or feeling like the other person is being that way. I mean, there is this energy of, there's a lot of, I feel, irrational thinking, and I don't think this is all you. So you might be somebody that's actually naturally empathic and also telepathic, like you're picking up on other people's stuff. I feel like there's a lot of clutter in your energy, and it doesn't feel like it's all yours, group 4. Okay, so you might be quite an open vessel to energy. So yeah, I feel like for you, you might need a little bit of protection at the moment because, yeah, it just doesn't feel like this is all your stuff at all. But for others of you, it might be that there are just a lot of people in your energy and there's a lot going on for you with different individuals. I just don't feel like there's one set individual that is causing this turmoil, okay? I do feel there is a lot of like fantasy and, again, things just not being very clear, okay? And it also feels, with the advice, this is about not missing an opportunity, okay? But then with the 5 of Coins, it's a rejected feeling. So it may be that you are rejected and this opens the door to a new opportunity for you. So especially for those of you that are going through that rejection right now or feeling lost, feeling insecure, I feel like this was a necessary experience and path for you because there is a new opportunity that you are not going to miss, okay? I feel like if you've been indecisive, I feel like, yeah, you won't be indecisive anymore, okay, about this particular person or about this career choice or situation, okay? Or, as I said, point of view, something that you've been unsure about, you won't be for much longer. So you are being called to take a bit of time. We had all of that rest and find your peace, okay? Remember to find your peace first and then those answers will come, okay? Yeah. So, and again, it might be, yeah, about rejecting certain advances and offers until you feel you have that clarity. So for a lot of you, I feel like it's really good for you to sleep on situations. Everyone uses their energy differently, and if you're interested in human design, it does talk about that depending on which aura type, which profile you are, as to whether you're better to respond, to initiate, whether you have that emotional authority, whether you should wait before making a decision, or yeah, there's so much to it, and I find it so incredibly interesting. But yeah, I feel like for you, you definitely need to just give it a little bit of time because there's just a lot going on right now, and you need to replenish your energy first and foremost, but you also need to find your inner confidence because I just feel there's something that may have knocked you. And maybe it hasn't knocked all of you, but it's certainly made you question things that you weren't questioning before. And it may have like knocked you off balance a little bit. So I just feel like there is a level of recalibration to what's going on in your life right now. So everything is divinely guided. Okay, you will get through this, and just through rejection, you will succeed and new opportunities are coming. And I feel like, yeah, it could even be 4 opportunities that are going to come to you. Okay, and there is going to be an opportunity, and just know that you won't miss it, because I feel like for a lot of you, you might feel like, but how will I know? Or what if I miss it? I just feel like you won't. Okay, when you know it's the right choice or the right person, you will know. Okay, you'll have that inner clarity. Just make sure you at least take a night to sleep on it and then come to your decision. Okay, so I do hope that this resonates for you, and please let me know down in the comments below if it does, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. And for personal readings, check the description box below. So I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care.